on, guys? We're back here for Geek News Period. It's me, Bionics, and today we're going to be tackling the backlog, which is one of the main reasons for starting this channel. You know, that gives me a little bit more motivation to get back, tackle the backlog, not only for me, but so I can talk about these old games that I never got through with you guys. So, what are we doing today? We're going to be tackling Metal Gear Solid Peacewalker. The reason we're tackling this is because I do love Metal Gear. Played every game going all the way back to Metal Gear on Nintendo. But yeah, awesome. This is exactly what I wanted to play. So yeah, we're going to be talking about this game today and playing through it. Because I played through probably every game. Metal Gear Solid, Solid 2, Guns of the Patriots, Ground Zeroes I played through. I'm looking forward so much to the Phantom Pain. But the issue there is, I've even played Acid and Acid 2. The issue there is that with the Phantom Pain, I know that a lot of it's going to have to do with the events that occurred in Peacewalker. So if that's the case, this is like the one game that I never played through. So in order for me to be caught up and know what's going on and be able to enjoy the Phantom Pain to its full extent, we want to go through the story of Peacewalker. And yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. Here we go. Wow. Yeah, let's save to the hard drive. So the top of the screen can go up a little bit. Whoa. I hate that. Anytime you're doing levels on a screen and they ask you but the dimensions never line up that well. Because now I'm touching the edges of the right and left and not the bottom and the top. So yeah, I guess that'll do it. Language settings, English obviously is there. Oh, okay, cool. Just pushing back. That's a nice. Here we go. Oh god. Metal Gear Solid 4. That was MPO. The Monster Hunter series. Wow. Because it was a PSP game. Yeah, I'm going to go with Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots controls. There's a lot of start screens here, I'll say that much. I'll stay quiet during the cutscenes. Staying quiet, sorry. Oh god, and look at the loading logo on my TV is not perfectly, completely visible. Whatever.
Wanna go around?
Oh, I just went through him! I'm a ghost, I'm a ghost, I'm a ghost, I'm a ghost, I'm a ghost.
Look alive, ladies! The boss is gonna join us! Show him how it's done, boss! Your first priority in enemy territory is knowing your surroundings. Your life depends on where you are looking and how fast you can identify your target. Therefore, you must first master moving your line of sight. To move your line of sight, use the right stick. Now when I give you an order, look in that direction.
Okay.
Look up! Good! Look down! Good! You should be familiar with the up and down controls now. Press the action button if you're ready to move on.
I love that.
Okay! Next we'll check your left and right. Look right! Good! Look left! Good! You should be familiar with the left and right controls now. Press the action button if you're ready to move on.
Yes, sir.
Okay! You can change the controls anytime in options. Go with the method that works best for you.
I'm good.
Next, I'll explain how to change stances. If you just stand there like an idiot in front of an enemy, you might as well kill yourself now! At times, you will need to get low to avoid detection. You have 3 stances: stand, crouch, and lying down. To change stances, use the crouch button. Tap the crouch button to change between standing and crouching. You can move in either stance. Hold the crouch button and keep it held to lie down. However, you cannot move while you are lying down. I'll say that again. You cannot move while lying down. Is that clear?
It's clear, but it's weird, sir. Okay, so like...
Good! Next, we'll work on your movement. Use the left stick to move around. Tilt it a little to walk slowly. Tilt farther to run. Decide which to use based on your situation. Remember that your footsteps are louder when running, making you easier to discover. Be careful!
I'm going to crouch really quick. Whoa. So it's just to hide, basically. No movement at all.
Boss, you can use the left stick to move. Good!
How did I die?
Now we have rolling. Rolling is useful for knocking down enemies in your way, and for getting away when surrounded. You can also use it to jump over small ditches and other obstacles. To roll, tap the crouch button while running. You got that? Tap the crouch button while running. Don't forget it.
I'm the boss, man. I know what I'm doing. Okay, now I want to run into you. Yeah. Doesn't feel good, does it?
That's it! Next, I will explain how to attack without gunfire. You may run into an enemy unexpectedly. You may not have a weapon on you, or you may be out of ammo. You'll still need an effective attack strategy. One well-placed strike and the enemy won't know what hit it. To strike an enemy, press the attack button while standing still. On my command, press the attack button repeatedly and take down your opponent.
CQC.
Go!
I'm ready, boss.
So am I. CQC's right here. Oh wow, that's super slow though.
Impressive, boss! Next, we're gonna practice using the stun rod. Hitting someone with the stun rod will shock them with 1.5 million volts. Anyone on the receiving end of that is guaranteed to be out cold. To use the stun rod, press the aim button to ready it, then press the attack button. You'll be glad to know we're using mock stun rods for this training session. When your partner attacks, make him believe it's the real deal. Prepare yourself for stun rod training. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Fine work, boss!
Super slow.
Now we'll move on to CQC. CQC, or Close Quarters Combat, refers to when engaging an enemy in battle at very close range. It is a quick and efficient way of eliminating a threat. There are various CQC techniques. We will go over each of them. Don't get cocky because you think you know them. This will be different from what you're used to. Pretend you are learning it for the first time. The first technique is throwing your opponent.
I love the way Hideo...
To do this,
creates the-
position yourself near your opponent and press the attack button while you tilt the left stick. Be sure to press the attack button when the icon appears. Now, wait for my command and throw your opponent.
Wow.
Go!
I'm ready, boss.
That is incorrect, boss! That is incorrect, boss! Boss, you have to press the attack button as you tilt the left stick. That is incorrect, boss! That is incorrect, boss! I'll explain it again! To do this, position yourself near your opponent and press the attack button while you tilt the left stick. Be sure to press the attack button when the
so he
icon
just wants you to
appears.
do it all at
Now,
once, not even hold him.
wait for my command and throw your opponent.
Okay, I got
Go!
it. I got it.
I'm ready, boss.
Yeah.
That is incorrect, boss!
Really?
That is incorrect, boss!
Are you serious?
Impressive, boss!
I was gonna say.
Next, I'm going to teach you how to restrain an opponent close to you. This is a cornerstone of CQC. Grab hold of an enemy, and the bastard's life is in your hands. What you do from there is up to you. Just know that if you restrain him for too long, the average person will most likely pass out. Something to keep in mind. Let's begin.
This is just
To restrain your opponent, hold down the attack button while near them.
Okay,
Restrain your opponent on my command.
got it.
Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Impressive, boss! Now we will throw your opponent after restraining them.
Okay, now this.
To throw an enemy to the ground, press a direction on the left stick when you have them restrained. Restrain your opponent and throw them on my command. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Really, boss? God. It's pretty nice that I can throw him anywhere.
Impressive, boss! Now we will try CQC against multiple enemy opponents.
Really?
You can also take out a group of enemies by throwing an opponent you have restrained. First, restrain an opponent by pressing the attack button near them. Then, tilt the left stick to throw them. By tilting the left stick toward other enemies, you can send your captive flying straight into them. On my command, restrain and then throw your opponent. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
You're both ready, boss. Come here. Now go over there.
Fantastic! Again! Go!
Really? Again?
I'm ready, boss.
Alright, I'm gonna grab the left guy now. Are we ready?
Fine work, boss!
Kidney shot.
All right! Why don't we do something special since the boss is here? Anyone who feels like getting their ass kicked, step forward. Don't hold back, boss. When you're surrounded by multiple enemies, you'll have to take them on one after the other. To do it, simply press the attack button again while throwing the current enemy. Just be sure to wait for the icon to appear. Go!
Okay.
I'm ready, boss.
You're all ready for me! Yay!
Boss, press the attack button when the icon appears.
Next.
Oh, that's awesome!
Boss, press the attack button when the icon appears.
Next. Next.
Oh, that's awesome. I really like that.
Fine work, boss.
I really like that.
Again.
Awesome.
Go.
I'm ready, boss. Next. Next.
Oh man, I really like that. That's awesome. That's interesting.
Fine work, boss. And stop. That's it for today. Thank you, boss.
Awesome. Well, that was a great start. I mean, learning the buttons again, but I really like that ability to take out multiple opponents with CQC. Kind of makes it seem like it's going to be a more viable option to just be fighting as opposed to. But I am going to try and do as stuff as possible with Black Label games. So let's keep going. Beautiful art. I hope you're on the channel.
What's going on, Kaz?
We've got guests.
Time to move.
Comes here in the middle.
Don't worry, it's not our friends from Langley. I brought him. Made sure we won't fall.
Thank you, Big Boss.
Call me Snake.
Sorry, Vic Boss.
Big boss.
Listen up. For us, there is no victory.
But in Revolution, doesn't one triumph or die?
We don't do either.
Libertad o muerte. Liberty or death. By the way, I do think Snake Eater is the best of the Metal Gear games. Let me know if you agree or what you believe is better.
I feel like a new man. There's no coffee like Costa Rican coffee.
Take your word for it. I don't drink it.
So,
Coffee.
what brings a distinguished scholar from the Costa Rican government to Colombia?
Professor Galvez comes from Costa Rica's University for Peace.
You see, over the past year, there have been sightings of an armed group in Costa Rica. They're not ours, of course.
Costa Rica doesn't have an army.
Correct. Article 12 of our Constitution states that the Army as a permanent institution is abolished.
The Peace Constitution.
You think it's rebels who fled Nicaragua?
No, they don't appear to be guerrillas. They're far too organized.
What's your government's take?
The authorities in San Jose claim it's a multinational security firm, hired by the Development Corporation of Costa Rica. Lies, obviously. They're bringing in state-of-the-art weaponry and equipment by the shipload.
Where'd they get that kind of cash?
I fear La CIA may be involved.
Tell me that's not the CIA.
The CIA.
Oh my god.
As you both know, the United States views Central America as its backyard. Even after Cuba, we've managed to maintain a delicate balance with the
Sorry, I just
US.
never heard anybody actually say
And your
CIA.
government can't just give them the boot.
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Japan's constitution has something similar. Article 9. It says Japan renounces war and can't maintain an army.
I understand that you and your men have neither state nor ideology, that you will fight any foe. Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country. We come to you, the Militaires Sans Frontières.
So, you want to hire us?
Yes, as our deterrent. We can't afford to pay much, it's true,
Weird. I'm wired.
but we can offer you this. A forward operating base, an offshore plant in the Caribbean.
Sounds pretty good to me. This place is becoming a mess anyway. Snake, we need someplace we can settle down.
The governments agreed to cooperate. Unofficially, of course.
A chopper for transport would be nice too.
I'll see what I can do.
Hold it. You seem to think we're just a pack of dogs of war. Is that right?
Yes, that's what I've heard. You're an army without a state.
No, we've only left our countries behind.
Please, you must help us.
If your suspicions are true, force isn't gonna do any good. You'll have to find a political solution.
The government's hands are tied.
Go back to your bosses in San Jose. Tell them if they want, I'll introduce them to a negotiator I know.
No, I'm not here on their behalf.
So, what are you doing here?
For over 20 years, I've preached the virtues
I
of
love
peace at multiple universities. Tonight, I stand before you as an educator. This is my student. She came to me to study peace. Her name is Paz. Paz Ortega.
Now all this stuff is making sense
Paz.
from
Peace.
No
Graham's
kidding.
letters.
That's my name too. Kazuhira. It's Japanese for peace. Pleased to meet you, Paz. Call me Kaz.
That's cute.
They've got a supply port north of Puerto Limon, a town in La Costa del Mar Caribe. A few days ago, Paz stumbled upon that facility while searching for a lost friend. She was captured. She's only a child, 16 years old. They did terrible things to her, but somehow she managed to escape.
Thank God.
She's huérfana.
Oh, cool.
Her mother died when she was small, and she lost her grandparents in the Civil War. She hates war with a passion like no other.
Weird.
My name is Paz, and I will do anything to protect my namesake. It is my one and only purpose. Please, get them out of my country. Make them leave Costa Rica.
Sorry, kid.
We know who you are, Big Boss. That is why we've come to you.
What? Is it weird that they know who I am? I don't recall it being weird at the end of Metal Gear 3. Okay. Unarmed Without Borders. So, I mean, this video is running a little bit long, to be expected with Metal Gear, especially with cutscenes, because Metal Gear sure does love their story. So we're going to cut it off here as soon as I get control. Perfect, right here. Awesome.
Miller here. Do you copy, Snake? I see you've landed. That makes one giant leap for us. I'm sending this from the offshore plant, our mother base. The signal is unidirectional. I'll be giving you commands and advice through this channel. Keep your headphones on at all times and pay attention. Also, make sure no one else can listen in. Snake, are you clear on the controls? Take a minute to refresh your memory. Use the left stick to move.
Naked
Use
Snake
the
while
right
wearing
stick to
that.
adjust your view.
Oh, look. A ration or something. Anyway, what's
Not
that?
enough room to change your settings. Use the start button to open the menu.
Okay, anyway, that's it for this episode, guys. It's going to run long, as I said, to be expected with any Metal Gear game. They do love their story. But yeah, come back for episode 2. Remember, here for Geek News Period, it's Bionics. Remember to keep geeking out over whatever makes you happy. And yeah, we're out. We'll see you guys later. Remember to subscribe, comment, and give us a thumbs up. Alright, see you guys.